Hello everybody, this is Stephanie. It is Thursday, August 10th. I don't know where this year has gone to, but time is just flying by. So I'm at work right now and I'm in my car. I'm in my SUV having lunch. For the past few days I've been eating inside. Because I bring my little luxury things with me. So I'm parked under a tree right now because, as you know, you guys are probably experiencing the same thing that the rest of the world is experiencing. Extreme heat. So in Hawaii, about 36 people have died from the fires that they're dealing with over there. That's just horrible. My heart goes out to them and their families. I hope they get everything under control, and I hope that nobody else loses their lives. It's just horrible. So anyways, today I want to discuss my process and how far along I am with my home buying process. So before I leave, I want to say thank you to all of my subscribers. If you guys are just checking my channel for the first time, and if you see something that resonates with you guys, please consider unsubscribing. I appreciate it so much. Hope you guys are having a nice week, and I'll be back with more. So here we are, it's Thursday, and this is my last day before my 3 days off, guys. I'm gonna make the most of my 3 days, okay? So yesterday was the conclusion of my home inspection, so I can see where on the spectrum is the house is, okay? So what did we discover? We discovered that the valves under the kitchen sink need to be replaced. Not a big deal. It's something that I can do if the owner doesn't want to do it. Okay. I also found out from the inspection that the dryer vent runs upward into the attic. It's got a 4-foot attic space up there, or maybe a 5-foot attic space, and the dryer ventilation protrudes through the insulation and it just goes out. It's not connected to an external venting. The home has soffits, but there's no venting there to let the warm air escape outside. So that is also something that I know how to do, but what we're going to do is we're going to save all these little quirks and we're going to present it to the buyer to get fixed, because some of these your insurance will make you take care of before they can insure your home. We know that the valves under the sink, they're showing signs of corrosion. If I had to turn them off for any reason to change out the faucet, guess what? Most likely they could leak. All right? So the insurance don't want leaking valves. Same thing for the soffit venting for the dryer. Not only that, but the ventilation that they're using for that, the expandable hose, is made of nylon or plastic. Those were discontinued years ago, but apparently this home that's built in 1959 or 1969 still has that, and it's not connected. It's blowing dust and whatnot into the crawl space, the attic, and it shouldn't be doing that. It should be blowing air outside. And the other thing that they discovered was there's some signs of termites. It's not bad, but it's not good that they're there, so we scheduled to have a termite inspection done, a termite remediation done. That's about $350. So we have that scheduled, but it's something else that we're going to bring to the table so the seller can pay for the cost of this. And what else? The other thing that we found out was that these homes have had upgrades and replacements. It had a roof replacement in 2022, and it had an AC replacement in 2019, which is very good. I think that's the extent of it. They checked the AC system, they checked the heating and cooling. You know how it is, guys. You've been through the house buying process, and you guys had inspection done. Every home, even a brand new home, has some issues that inspectors don't catch offhand. So the seller did have an inspection done last year or this year, and she did that to cover her ass. But if her inspector wasn't as thorough as my inspectors, they could have missed these things, because these things I did not see on her inspection. And I want to say thank you and a shout out to Dell, my realtor. He's gonna go ahead and compile all these issues that we've seen, and we're gonna bring them to the bargaining table and find out what the seller is willing to negotiate on or cover. But you know, it's just another process that we all have to go through. Many of the things or issues I'm discovering are things that I can take care of myself. Why? Because I'm a handy gal. So the process to get into this home and get this home financed and insured is going quite smoothly and quite normally. It's not my first time on the merry-go-round. I've been there, done that deal, and I know what to expect, and nothing that I'm finding out is a surprise. I'm staying in touch with the financial people and the loan processor and underwriters. They say everything looks good so far, and I should hear something by Friday. We're shooting for a closing day September 5th, and I'll be out of the apartment where I've been living. And in the meantime, I'm scoping out what personal touches and personal upgrades that I can bring to my new little home. I love this little home. It's cute. It's very cozy. I like cozy as opposed to large and huge and spacey. And I did find out another thing through the HOA and also my realtor, that I have to live in this home for 2 years before I can consider renting it out, as an investment. that's what I'm leaning on right now, but I'm going to live in it for 2 years. But in the meantime, I'm going to fix it up the way I like it. Because when you have updated homes, you can actually get more for your rent. Right now, the regular rent for it that they're projecting is about $1,500 to $1,600 a month. But as an owner, I can charge what I want. Okay? So yesterday, I was with my realtor and also the inspectors. I took a long lunch from work and I went down there for 2 hours and I walked throughout the house with them. They pointed out certain things. But for a home that's built in 1969, it had a lot of upgrades already. The things I'm looking at upgrading are barnyard style shower enclosure, the glass frameless, a little bit larger vanity, and also I want to put granite countertops in my kitchen, and also because it has these walls that separate the foyer and also the living room, I'm going to make a little bar area there that come off that. It's like a granite countertop bar that extends from the opening, and it already has some pendant lighting hanging there, which is really, really cool. And that will hang over my little bar area that extends into the living room, which is really cool. The whole house is tiled except for the bedrooms. The bedrooms have bamboo flooring, which is kind of nice. I like that touch, you know. And I'm excited, guys. I'm going to keep you guys posted on my process here. And I'm very, very, very happy. I'm looking so much into going forward with the process. And I'm sure I have to submit more information for my financial people. But I really can't wait for the closing date to come. I should find out something this Friday. But in the meantime, I'm dishing out a lot of money here. I made a large deposit for the earnest down payment on the home, which will be deducted from my overall closing cost. My closing cost is about $18,000 to $20,000, and that's not going to be a problem. And as soon as I get a closing cost, and after I move in, I'm going to start up on my upgrades right away. I did speak with my management people at my rental office. Everything's going good with them. I got to cough up $4,400 so I can terminate my lease. And they said pretty much I have to do a 60-day notice, which I'm going to do. I told them about my closing day. They're like, gosh, we have to watch you leave and you're such a great tenant. And I had no real issues with with my management people at the rental office where I live. And the only issue I had with renting here was that the pool was always overcrowded with people. And there was never a real time where I could have gone and had some privacy to lay out and enjoy myself. The people who live here are party animals, and I can't wait to get to my little retirement community where it's quiet and peaceful. You know, so yeah, I'm looking forward to it. So that's all I have for you guys right now. And I'll be touching back in a couple days if I hear anything else. But please keep your fingers crossed for me. Leave me a comment. Don't forget to share and like. I appreciate that very, very much. If you're not a subscriber, please consider unsubscribing. I really, really appreciate and would like to have more of support going on. My channel is a very simple channel. I have a simple life and nothing big, just simplicity. I'll talk to you guys very soon. Ciao.